Hello, this is Crunch Time Productions back here with another tutorial. This time it is going to be on how to use the clone stamp tool. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is how you can find the pictures for this. So what I tend to do is just search a player. I'll just do Messi. See if I spelled that right. No, I didn't. Okay. So then you're going to want to go to the images, and like I showed you in the how to find high quality pictures, is larger than 2 MP. And you find one that you think looks good, and this one looks good. So like this, like one that you would want to use for a background. Like see how you have the grass all over there and the stands in the background, compared to one like this where the ground isn't really up, where the camera isn't really at ground level, so you can't see. So if you put a player on it, it wouldn't look realistic. So I already have this one saved. So I already have this one saved, and I started doing it for design. And so basically I'm going to be showing you guys how to just take this and make it look like this. This is the one that I'm probably going to be using in design. So I took this, made it into this. I will be showing you how to do that. And here's another example. I took this and I made it into, give me a second, let's make all these invisible. And I took this, turned it into this. So I'll be showing you guys how to do that. So I'm going to be doing it with this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new layer. Then you're going to go to the clone stamp tool. It's this one. This is what you're going to be using for the whole design. So you're going to hold Alt. The first thing I'm going to do, and you're going to click, and then the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cover up this lettering over here. Hold Alt again. And it's not going to register until you let go of the mouse. So if I just go like this, see how I just copied the Daniel over there? Yeah, so you just want to do a little bit by little bit. Just keep on going. And this is something that you want to put a lot of time into. You can't just clone stamp something in a couple minutes. So I'm just going to start with Lionel Messi right here. Just click right there. Start going up. Oops, see, that is a perfect example. It looked covered up, but it wasn't yet. It hadn't processed yet, so I just have to do that. Then I'm just going to go up here, go to the stands, just copy right here. And see how he's just kind of disappearing. Take out right here, some of the ball. I'm just going to keep on going. So pretty much this, you just have to put time into, and you can't really just go over this quickly. That's really the main part of clone stamping. If you just go quickly, you think you can do it in like 5 minutes, it's not going to look realistic, and you're not going to want to use it for designs. And don't worry if the people in the stands look kind of unrealistic, because that can tend to happen. But I'll show you guys how to get rid of that later. So you just keep going, and see how they're just disappearing into the stands. And this one, you're gonna have to, for backgrounds like this one, you're gonna have to, whoops, you're gonna have to take a little extra step. And like this one, when I was doing it for my design, it didn't really look good when I left the ads on the little wall right there. So you kind of have to take those out. So it's gonna keep going. So now see how this guy that was here, it's now gone. It's gonna keep going, keep taking care of Messi right here. You want to make sure that you're choosing a part in the stance that is proportional. So you don't want to choose like right here and then put it back here, because that's not proportional at all. This for an image like this, you can get away with some of that stuff because, as you see, the stand's already kind of blurred out just by the picture. So I'm just going to keep going here. See how Messi's kind of disappearing? Just keep going. Okay, so now they're out of the back. So now they're kind of out of the stands, as you can see. I'm just going to keep going right here. Just take care of his leg right here. Now I'm going to leave this part right down here because you got to do a little something different when there's a line on the field, or court, or ice, whatever sport you're doing. And you just got to keep going. So now his legs are gone. I'm just going to take care of that guy's foot. Let's start going over here to Messi. Just make his legs go away. And now you also want to be proportionate with the field as well, because if I take something from right here, like right here, how it's really zoomed in, and I copy it to back here, that doesn't look right at all. So you're just going to want to choose something from around the area, like right here, to do right here. Whoops, and I got a little bit of that wall right there. I don't know what to call it because I don't follow soccer or anything, so I don't know what to call that little thing right there. So you want to make sure that you just keep the part. You want to keep this general line going across. And now they're kind of off the field. I'm just going to leave the line till last. So see how if I do this, just kind of cover up his legs right here. It's not really looking realistic. Well, it's looking realistic for him, but if I go to do it on Messi, I'm copying some of the ad over, so I'm just gonna continue going over this guy. Oops. Just continue going over this guy, and when I'm done going over this guy, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. Sorry, this is taking so long. I'm having a little trouble. Anyways, okay. So he's gonna keep on going over this guy. Just gonna quickly do it, and then I'm just gonna go over this ad right here. Read a little bit of the other ad. But just keep going over this. I'm not putting a lot of time into this, so it's not looking that good. If you put a bunch of time into it, it'll look good. Don't worry. And you can just keep on going, getting rid of these ads. You'll see why in a second. You want to make sure that you don't get any of the field on these. Just keep going. Sorry about my phone going off there. So you're just gonna keep on going. And this can be pretty time consuming, but if you do it right, it should be great to use for designs. Now that right there did not look good. I copied some of the field onto it. I want to get rid of the field that I put on it. Okay, so now that I'm done with that ad, I'm just going to go over here, take out this part of Messi. And you also want to be proportionate with this. Now, this isn't looking too good right now. And if you don't get the boards, or whatever they are, or like the boards in hockey, or this wall in soccer, right? I'm going to show you guys how to take care of that. Now you don't want to do that where I took part of that other side of the board and put it on it. I did that again. Well, I'm just going to go down here. Take that. Just kind of go like this. See how it's making these guys disappear. Just kind of go like this. Now see how the two colors don't match? Now that is something you do not want at all. You see how I'm getting bits and pieces of the ad because I wasn't able to remove them because there wasn't much space around them. Just gonna keep on going here. show you guys how to take care of that later. But I'm going to show you guys how to take care of the lines on the field first. So to take care of these lines, wait, whoops, wait a second, let's go over that. Sorry about my phone going off again there. Just turn off the volume for you guys. So to take care of the lines on the field, you're going to create a new layer on top of this. Oh, by the way, you want to make sure that sorry that I forgot to mention this, but you want to make sure that your clone stamp tool is on current and below. Not just current layer, not all layers, but current and below. So I'm just going to go ahead, hold Alt. I'm going to copy this. Now see how it didn't really match up? I can just move it down. I can warp it as well. Go to Edit, Transform, Warp. Warp it to make it look realistic too. So I'm just gonna go back to my clone stamp tool and just gonna take care of that little piece of the shoe. Take care of right here. And now I'm gonna create another new layer for this shoe right here. Just take care of that. Then Edit, Transform, Warp again to warp it into position. Check. And then, so see how you have all these little particles right here up above? You're just going to want to take those out. This, you can just kind of go like this, because you'll add in new ones when you put in the player for your design. I'm just kind of going over this quickly, trying to save time because I only have 4 minutes left and I still have to get to doing some stuff. See how that line is match up? You want to make sure that it is. So see how this board doesn't really look good? It's going to create a new layer. I'm going to take my lasso tool. Just going to select around it like this. Like that. And I'm going to take my color picker. I'm going to choose a color on it. Go to my paint bucket tool and fill the area. Just select, deselect. See how you have that new, what I just accidentally did something. Layers. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna select, deselect. See how you have that now? You're gonna go to filter. Whoops, I forgot to select it. You're gonna click on the layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I'm just gonna blur it until it looks good and matches with the photo. Well, it looks good and matches with the photo. Just put it there. And now I'm going to show you what to do with the stands in the background to make them, because if you look at some of the better designers, the stands are hardly visible and you cannot see the fans at all. So I'm just going to select all the layers, merge them. I'm going to take my lasso tool, just going to zoom out real quick, take my lasso tool, go right over this, just go right over this line right here between the field and stands. Select away, select this part of the, select away from the field, layer via copy. I'm just going to zoom back in. And so see how it's on top of it now? I'm just going to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Now you want to make sure that it's still believable, but yet it's blurred. See how that adds that nice little effect on it? So then you can take particle brushes, white and black, and go over this border right here between the field and stands. That'll also help with it. So that is how to use the clone stamp tool. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram at CrunchTime Artwork and my new All Sports account, EL Artwork. Thanks for watching. Bye.